Good evening, everyone. The zoning board meeting of adjustment for July 24th, 2024 is now in session. Will everyone please stand for a salute to the flag? I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call.
Mr. Green,
Here.
Mr. Kaczynski,
Here.
Mr. Esposito,
Here.
Mr. Emma, Mr. Bella,
Here.
Mrs. Gottstein, Mr. Castle Grant,
Here.
Mr. Sandy.
There are two applications tonight that are being carried without further notice of the August 28th meeting. Those are C&W Infinity LLC. And that is being carried without further notice to the August 28th meeting. And there's the application of Archer Capital, which is also being carried without further notice to the August 28th meeting.
Thank you. Before we go any further, notice of this meeting has been satisfied in accordance with Chapter 231 PL 1975 by advertising in the Home News Tribune, notifying the Sentinel Publishing Company and the Star Ledger, and also posting on the bulletin board and filing with the Borough Clerk. Our first case on the agenda is 2405, which would be 25 Campbell Drive. Sir, would you please come up?
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
We have received notice, and I assume that you have also, in reference to Jersey Central Power and Light Company easement, where they said that it's in violation of Jersey Central's codes. We're not able to really hear your application because Jersey Central Power and Light has the preference over this board. Our attorney would like to speak with you and mention a few things to you first.
I would just note that the board can't really grant any relief that would be in violation of an easement and relief that could not be built. So the question is, do you want to withdraw your application? Or do you want to continue with your application and receive a denial, which would require me to prepare a resolution? So it's up to you what you'd rather do.
Yeah, honestly, I would like to have an attorney to figure out to get to the bottom, because like it's my first house. I never get dealt before with the easement or something like this issues. Because existing my shed, it was there already. My plan, it was just rebuild it because it was just literally
Just
falling
speak
it
a little
down.
louder.
It was just literally falling down.
All right.
And that easement is something new for me. I'm not sure why title company and the server company didn't even let me know about that existing shed where I have it. It was built it illegally already.
Yeah.
If I knew, because from that words what GSPNL is saying that what I have it, even pool is illegally is existing there. I didn't just get the information from somewhere else. I just look at my neighbors, all entire neighbors. I have the same thing. It's nothing wrong. Everybody is happy family, happy kids is having pool. But with my situation, I see is some surprise waiting for me.
Yeah, I mean, if they're all in the JCP&L easement, then JCP&L could come in and tell everyone to remove everything in that easement. So, it'd be fortunate that they haven't looked at it and asked you, to clear it out, or anyone on your street. So I guess the question is, would you like to withdraw this application? That's.
Anyways, they're gonna make me take it down. I know that.
Say it again?
They're gonna make me take it down everything anyways, even existing pool.
I don't know about the pool. If that complies with zoning, then this board has no jurisdiction over that, nor does the zoning officer, but this board can't grant you the relief of not requiring you to take down your shed because it would be unlawful to keep it there.
Okay, I may have more time because next month I'm flying away with my family. I'm taking,
So here's what probably the best thing for you to do is to withdraw your application and however much time you need, take it and then just file a new application when you're ready.
okay,
Okay?
thanks so much for it.
Just confirm you're withdrawing your application?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So what you're saying to us is you're withdrawing the application that you gave us, the original application, and in the future, you're going to file a new application with a new shed? Is that what I'm hearing from you?
it's not gonna, I'm gonna try to go if GSPN is gonna allow me. I have to see.
You're free to negotiate and discuss with them. So
Yeah, that's what.
Are you talking with Jersey Central Power and Light?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're having productive discussions with them now? Or,
honestly, I was keep mailing them, keep sending them emails. I didn't get back from them because this last couple of days I received it. I get to John, I say this is the situation, I have it. And since that day, probably like, I'm the only person who called him 100 times a day actually, and leave the message.
I'm sure there is for JCP&L, but, you know,
The only number where
that's
I
not
have
through
it-
this, it's not through this board, most
See,
certainly.
the problem that this board has is Jersey Central Power and Light, they have the authority with the easements on your property, and they have reacted to that and sent us a letter. They have priority over us. So the only thing that we can do is you're asking for us to withdraw the application. If you want to submit a new one at a different location on your property that doesn't interfere with the easements, or get permission from Jersey Central Power and Light
And
to do whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
You're-
figure
yeah,
out
you're-
in my property, which location is actually
Right.
will work for easement, because the lines right now running right middle of my house is not on top of shed. It's just right above the pool. There is a bothering me right now. Shed's probably 15 feet back after that easement is located. If you're in the survey, if you're gonna open it, either way, Google, no matter, I check it from thousands of places. Just after, before the new shed, still I have a 15, 20 feet.
Mr.
If
Chairman,
it's-
let me just clarify. Your lot is 200 feet deep. The Jersey Central easement is 100 feet. So even though the power lines don't take that 100 feet, they still have that 100-foot right-of-way. So you can't do anything within the back 100 feet of your property unless you
It's
get
my
Jersey
neighbor's
Central.
house. Doesn't make sense at all. Because next 100 feet after the easement is gonna come down, is my neighbor's house located. Right behind the shed.
Well, that's up to you and Jersey Central
Yeah.
Power and Light, not with this board.
That's why.
I don't think the easement is on their property. The easement's on your property, 100 feet. So if you wanted to put a structure within the first 100 feet from the front of your property, you'd have to come back to this board. If you want to do anything within the back 200 feet, you have to get permission from Jersey Central before the board can consider your application.
Okay, that's this, I'm trying to get the bottom to figure out with them which part of my house will work for me. I have to put something together right now.
Right.
It's like everything's outside and we spent the
But you're-
fortunes already, honestly. You know, it was not easy just put away some money on the side when you have entire house in yourself. Like I'm the only person who's working the house. Like literally it take me like 3-4 days, years, I'm sorry, for me to just put in the side some money to trying to make something.
You're also free to talk with the zoning officer and if, you know, ask him for more time, that's his decision. But
Thanks
for
so
this
much
board, you know, you withdraw your application and come back when you're ready.
Thanks so much.
One recommendation I would give you is talk to the zoning officer. Your shed was, even as you presented it to us, was way too big for the property. You talk to the zoning officer and find out exactly what the size of the shed should be, and what you have to do with it.
Okay, sir.
So I would recommend that you do that before you even come back here,
I will.
okay?
Thanks, sir.
Okay. Okay,
You're good. Thanks so much again for everyone for the time.
take care.
You have to vote or anything?
No, it's withdrawn.
No, it would. The next application is 2408 9 Joanne Court.
Good evening. May I get you sworn in? Please raise your right hand. I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes,
Okay, you're sworn.
Would you tell us exactly what you want to do at your residence at 9 Joanne Court?
yes, we just want to replace the chain link fence and put a PVC fence. Same location, the same design that it is. I mean, I'm not adding or taking away anything, just same location of the chain link fence. I just want to put a 6-foot PVC vinyl fence.
The fence that you're talking about, you're going to connect that with the fence that the neighbor has, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I've been down to the location. I have seen this fence where it is exactly, and exactly as the applicant is mentioning is exactly correct. The board have any questions in reference to this?
Mr. Chairman, just to clarify the variance, this is a corner lot, so it's considered two front yards. There's a 30-foot front yard setback along the Joanne Court side of the property. Based on the ordinance, you go half of that distance on the other side of a corner lot. So he needs to have a 15-foot setback on Wick Drive. He's looking to put it right on the property line, but that's where the existing fence is.
Yes. I also looked at the other properties in the neighborhood, and they're exactly the same as what he's requesting to put up. So, any questions of this applicant, from the board?
So just for the record, Mr. Chairman, so the fence goes from the back of your house to the back of your property line?
Correct.
Okay.
Also, it does not impede the sight line either. There's plenty of room. It's just replacing the fence that's already there. Any other questions of the board? What's the pleasure of the board? Pardon?
Mr. Chairman, that's a letter from the zoning officer that's submitted with all applications. They start the process and go to the zoning officer to see if they can get a permit. The zoning officer in this case denied it because he needed a variance for the front yard. So that's a copy of the letter saying that he denied it for that reason, which is why they had to appear before you.
I make a motion that we approve this application.
Oh, yeah.
I have a,
We need to open up to the public.
oh, I'm
first.
sorry.
Yeah.
Anyone from the public wish to speak on this application? Seeing no one here from the public, I close the public portion. Roll call.
Who seconded?
Anthony.
Anthony?
Anthony.
Mr. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes.
Mr. Esposito?
Yes.
Mr. Emma?
Yes.
Mr. Bella?
Yes.
Mrs. Gottstein? Yes. Mr. Castle Grant?
Yes.
Ms. Sandi?
Okay, your application's been approved. We will memorialize this at our next meeting. And after that, you can start to put a new fence up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good night.
All right. Good night.
Are you gonna leave this one?
Yeah. Fine. There's an update.
What was that?
Anyone from the public wish to speak before this board on any present or pending applications? Seeing none, I close this public portion. In reference resolutions, we have 2407, 49 Calliope Road. Has everyone from the board had the opportunity to read this resolution?
Yes.
Everyone has seen the application, roll call vote on it?
Oh, you need a motion and a second.
Need a-
Chairman, I move that the resolution be approved as written.
I have a motion and a second to approve the resolution. Roll call?
Mr. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes.
Mr. Esposito? Mr. Emma?
Yes.
Mr. Bella? Mrs. Gottstein? Mr. Castle Grant?
Yes.
Ms. Casandi?
Has everyone had the opportunity to read the resolution in reference Clyde Auto Recycling?
Yes.
Need a motion on Clyde?
I move that the resolution be approved as written.
I second it. Roll call?
Mr. Green?
Yes.
Mr. Kaczynski?
Yes.
Mr. Esposito? Mr. Emma? Mr. Bella? Mrs. Gottstein? Mr. Castle Grant?
Yes.
Ms. Casandi?
Has everyone had the opportunity to read the minutes from the June 26, 2024 meeting?
Yes.
What's the pleasure of the board concerning those minutes from last meeting?
Move that the minutes be approved.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to approve the minutes from June 26th, 2024 meeting. Make a motion for adjournment. I have a motion and a second. Meeting adjourned.
Very efficient, Mr. Chairman. Right. I like it. Can't beat it. It's a record.